Yeah, man, I don't really think too much into it. Like, I'm just trying to close the Bellator show, Bellator 301, with like, the biggest bang ever. I got my whole entire family coming to invade like his hometown of Chicago,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a Patchy mix show.
Hey guys, we're super happy to announce that Inside Fighting has partnered up with DraftKings. And this weekend, we've got the light heavyweight title fight, a vacant title fight between two absolute beasts who are trying to get their belts back. Right now, new customers who sign up using promo code Inside Fighting and bet just $5 on any of this weekend's matches will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same fight parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight, including number of rounds and method of victory. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. DraftKings is offering huge UFC contests this weekend with massive cash prizes up for grabs. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code INSIDEFIGHTING. Bet just $5 on any fight and get your $200 in bonus bets instantly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 5 Minutes for Fighting. It's me, the MMA casual at Inside Fighting. It's Jesse Rowe. We have just an awesome guest that I'm super excited joining us this week. We have Patchy Mix, the winner of the Bellator Grand Prix. Patchy, what's up, man? How are you?
I feel good, man. 1 week removed from next Friday night, Bellator 301,
Yeah.
November 17th, live in Chicago. Myself versus Sergio Pettis, a big fight, big showdown, to unify these titles, the Bellator world title.
Right. That's right. I should have introduced you as the interim, the current interim champion, bantamweight champion of Bellator. You're unifying the title against Sergio. That's a huge fight that I'm super excited about. Sergio, obviously, he's coming off of beating a legend. He's off of beating Pitbull. You're coming off of your incredible knockout win over Rafion Stotts, just one of the more, you could call it like a viral knockout, I would say. That it was everywhere. So just in terms of this matchup and how you stack up against Sergio, how do you see this fight going down?
Much respect to him. Like you said, he's coming off a win over the legend Patricio Pitbull. I'm
Yeah.
motivated more than ever. I kind of wanted that fight. So, Sergio took that like steam, took that the kind of fame from it, and he's riding high right now. And I'm just super motivated to get my chance, my crack at someone that, they deem is so good, I believe I'm the best in the world. So I'm just trying to take out the best. So,
Right.
I get a chance to beat someone of his caliber. And, I'm extremely motivated, not just to beat him. I want to go out there. I want to put him away. He hasn't been finished in about 8 years or something like crazy, 2014 or something. So I want to be the one to go out there, dominate him, put him on the floor and finish him. I want to go out there and submit him, take his neck, go out there and take his chin, one or the other, and put him away. That's my goal.
Yeah. Obviously you mentioned that the fight that you really wanted, you really wanted to fight Pitbull. Do you feel like this is a tougher fight, or do you feel like it's just a different fight?
I think maybe it's probably a tougher fight, seeing at their careers. Pitbull, he then went and lost and risen after that fight. He kind of got a quick knockout.
Yeah.
And who's to say his next fight how he's going to be? I know he's taken a lot of damage and had a lot of wars in his career. So, I don't know if it was also the weight cut. I don't, he's
Yeah.
never cut down to 135 pounds. So he cut a lot of weight. I know he's a smaller man. Um, so I don't know if that hindered anything. Needless to say, it was a good fight with him and Pettis, but I felt Pettis dominated the entire fight. So, I'd have to say it's a harder fight, seeing as Pettis dominated him the way he did. And I think Pettis is more entering in his prime. Like he just turned 30 years old, same as me. I think we're both the younger new generation of fighters that can do it all: wrestling, jujitsu, striking. And I think he has an array of skills, and he's at his best right now. So I think I'm getting the harder fight out of those two, and I think I'm getting the best version of Sergio Pettis as well.
How soon until Tatiana Suarez is a champion?
Oh, I love this question. My
Yeah.
girlfriend Tatiana Suarez,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
my future wife, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a champion in 2024. After this fight with me, I think I'm gonna take some time off myself a little bit,
Yeah.
especially with this whole Sal news and all this stuff going on with
Right.
Bellator. And we're just gonna focus on her camp. She's not hasn't started a camp yet, but I'm sure she'll be getting news. And
Yeah.
we're just kind of gonna we just train all the time anyway, so we're just gonna dive in deep with that. I'm just gonna try to help her with her camp and just trying to get her better every day. She's just such a dedicated athlete that she really doesn't even need my help. You know what I mean? I would just kind of like be there working with her. But she's gonna be a champion in 2024, and you know, I love and support her as she does for me. She'll be in my corner next week, and
Right.
without a doubt, Tatiana. I don't think she just will be a champion. I think she'll be one of. I think she will be the best women's MMA fighter when it's all said and done. She had to take 4 years off, but right now she's 7-0 in the UFC, 10-0 if you count her Ultimate Fighter wins. She has 7 finishes, barring all those. One of the most submissions in her division. She's a cinch when she gets to the neck and
Yeah.
from anywhere, front headlock, from the back, from top. She's very, very, very good and one of the most highly decorated, well-rounded mixed martial arts women's fighters right now.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with that more. I've been saying for a while that she should be next for the title shot, whatever happens. So I guess you brought up the Bellator thing really quick. Just your thoughts. How do you feel about this situation? Obviously, everybody's kind of in the dark about it right now.
Yeah.
Is it something that's in the back of your head, or is it just what may be, may be?
Sorry if some clocks and stuff are going off. I'm still in the gym right now.
No worries. You're good.
I just got done grappling. But yeah, man, I don't really think too much into it. Like, I'm just trying to close the Bellator show, Bellator 301, with the biggest bang ever. I got my whole entire family coming to invade like his hometown of Chicago.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a Patchy mix show.
Love
And
it.
like, man, I got 20 something finishes between amateur and pro, and like I think 15 of them in the first round. So I'm coming out there fast, and I'm coming out there to go try to finish him. Like, I don't think anyone else kind of fights him like this. Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go out there from the moment that bell rings. It could be in 30 seconds or it could be in 24 minutes and 30 seconds, but I'm gonna be trying to hunt for a finish. And I think that's it's exciting in itself. So like that's my main thing right now. I'm kind of not even thinking about like the sale and all that stuff. I'm just thinking, let's say hypothetically, if it does sell, I want to end if this may be, because this is the last show I see booked for the year. If this is it, I want to be one of the last bantamweight, of course, title fight, but the second last fight for Bellator. And I want to do it in the biggest fashion ever, put out the best content, the best
Right.
you know, uh, the best fight, should I say?
I love that answer. I think that that's a great way of putting it. You already have one of the best knockouts of 2023. So you might as well, whatever happens with Bellator, you might as well send it off with a bang, right? Send it off with the best performance possible.
Yeah, send it off with a bang, man. I slept.
Yeah.
I put my last 2 opponents completely to sleep,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. Third time's a charm, man. For that undisputed title, that feeling, that high you get when you could just when you could knock someone completely out, or
Yeah.
you could completely choke them, completely unconscious. So,
Yeah.
I'm itching for that feeling. It's been a long time, so I'm more dangerous than I've ever been now, and I'm really ready to just go for it.
Well, hey, thank you. This actually went way longer than I expected, but I was enjoying talking to you. But
I
this is going
love
to
it,
be
man.
my final question. I did a little research on you, and I saw that your senior quote in your high school yearbook, because you were obviously a wrestler,
Yes,
was
yes.
luck is when preparation meets opportunity. 6 minutes on the mat is all that matters. So I guess what I would ask you is just knowing what you know now, going from wrestling to MMA, where you are now, how would you change that senior quote now if you were to graduate today, or would it still be the same?
No, I actually live by two similar quotes in that. And now I live by the quote, chance favors a prepared mind,
Okay.
and 25 minutes and one man is the only thing that stands in my way. 25 minutes and a time limit. One man is the only thing that stands in my way. And I have both those next week,
Yeah.
Sergio Pettis, I have 25 minutes with him. and chance favors a prepared mind, and my mind's prepared. My mind's very prepared because I've prepared well for this fight.
Patchy, thank you so much for taking some
Thank
time
you.
to talk to me, and best of luck at Bellator 301. And yeah, I'll be rooting for you, bro.
I appreciate you, Jesse.